All right, let's watch this one.
Ah, Stella. So generally I like to stay away from all the drama that happens on RuneScape, but I noticed that Stella deleted all her VODs on Twitch, deleted all her clips on Twitch, and then wiped her entire Discord server in an attempt to hide everything that she's doing and the things that have happened in her past. So let's bring them all to light, shall we? Now, if you aren't familiar with who Stella is, she used to be a staker back when the duel arena was still a thing in RuneScape. She accumulated over 55 bill in debt, and anytime that she got gold, she never paid back any of her debts. Instead, she went to Lumbridge Church and sold it to Brother Jareed for real world money. Now, before the official removal of the duel arena, Jagex implemented
I did not know that.
so you couldn't stake over 10 mil in one stake. So when this happened, Stella saw an opportunity and decided to make a middleman in clan, where if you guys wanted to do a 500 mil stake, you would just trade her the 500 mil in stake, and whoever wins would get the winnings. However, if you won and beat her, she would take a percentage of the winnings, and you would not get the full double up. Now, Jagex said this was against the rules at the time, that you couldn't bypass the 10 mil limit, but she continued to do this until the actual removal of the duel arena. Now, after the duel arena got replaced...
Did Odablock ever duel Stella for money? Did that ever happen? Because they were both stakers at some point.
...by the PvP arena, Stella needed to find another way to make money, because she doesn't play the game to actually play the game. She plays the game to sell gold and make real-life money for it. So she decided to make a DMing CC. Now... there was a lot of competition at the time when she made the DMing CC, but all these clans mysteriously started disappearing and everyone started getting banned, and nobody knew why. And she kept advertising that her clan was the only one that would never scam anyone and that she's never scammed anyone in the past, which is weird because you have a 55 bill debt that you've never paid back a single dime of, and there's multiple scam reports on site, so I'm confused where she got this notion that she's not a scammer because everyone knows that she's a scammer. So on the screen right now, you'll see a scam report from Scythe that you guys, by the way, could post
55 billion
reports that you guys encounter on there. But as you guys can see, this person loaned Stella 10 bill. Now, Stella decided to block this person instead of ever paying him back. And she confirmed that she owed this person 10 bill through the Discord conversation that she had with this person, which is also going to be on the screen right now for you guys to look at. Now, this next one is someone who loaned her 500 mil with 20% interest, and after she lost that 500 mil, he loaned her an additional 200 mil.
Idiot.
And she said he was going to be first to be paid back. Now, it's very odd that 3 years later, he's still not paid back. In fact, he's blocked. So, are you ever going to pay this man? Are you ever going to pay anybody?
No. Why would you give this girl money? You don't deserve that money back.
That you owe money to? And it's funny that you blocked him because after he had no more money to give you, you started saying you were going to pay him back and then ban him. So this is how you treat your viewers. You treat them with just all you want from them is money. And when they don't have any more to offer you, what do? You ban them? Now, Stella is very addicted to gambling, and it's very evident through everything that she does. And the viewers that she has in her stream, she just uses them for money. That's it. She doesn't care about the viewers. And if you don't have any money to give her, you're worthless to her. So, if you guys don't believe that, let's go into a clip here where she is literally crying in a call, begging for money, and then saying, "Oh, remember when you asked me if I would
Dang,
give
this
you
girl's a
gift check if I was
professional
clean?"
scammer.
"Oh, yeah, I would. Now, can you please give me some money?" "What?"
You're right, Chad. You're right. I'm checking my last bill and I'm clean. I'm fully clean. You're right, Chad. I'm fully clean.
Damn.
Why are you doing that to yourself?
I turn this shit down. It's too loud. Is that crying for real? I don't know, guys.
This sounds fucking crazy, Chad. Remember when you asked me if you got clean, would I help you with a gift check? I would. Can you please help me, Chad? Please. Please.
You're asking me to help you with your gambling addiction, Stella.
Please, Chad.
That's not gonna help you.
Please. Please.
Damn, she's ulting.
Okay, please.
I wish that would have still been on cooldown, guys, because this is tough to listen to.
I'm not even trolling. All I was asking for
This
is
is
a
tough.
gift check. If I'm not addicted, you're not getting it, Chad.
Yes, you are.
It's not addicted. I'm trying to be my
This is a different level of psychopath. I didn't know the rabbit hole was this deep with Stella.
No, you don't get it, Chad.
No, I do get it. That you want to make
Stop staking in what? And stop staking in what? Stop staking in what?
do anything else. Like, are you literally still staking right now?
Fuck! I just. Oh my god! Actually, I'm about to take fully clean. Please.
Damn, this is hard to listen to.
Oh my god, I can't do this. Oh my
Now, the same person that's in the call with her, where she's begging for 1 bill, look at her DMing CC now. How come every time he joins, he just gets kicked instantly? Which, by the way, is Jagex stated that kickbots are actually against the rules, but I guess she's immune to the rules.
Look how the mighty have fallen.
What?
Chuck used to bully Stella into not getting fang fights, and now Stella just kicks Chuck out of her CC. Unlucky.
Now, some of you may be asking, why is she immune to all these rules? Why is everyone else getting banned, but she's not getting banned?
Guys,
Well,
I
that's
knew
where Mod Trident
I
comes
knew
in.
a little bit about Stella, but this I already obviously did not like her very much, but because her bots are annoying as hell. But like trying to manipulate people so that they donate to you, so that you could gamble more and borrow more, and then never have any intention to pay people back. Holy crap, dude! That's about as bad as it gets.
Her little doggy. Now, she claims that she's in a relationship with Mod Trident. Whether she is or isn't, who knows, but he just recently got promoted to head of anti-cheat, and Jagex stated that they were not going to get involved in any of the DMing CCs, but he was in her server monitoring everything and making sure everything went smoothly. And anytime someone else started a clan to compete with her, everyone got banned pretty quickly after. Now, with all these bans rolling in, Stella held complete control of the DMing scene because anybody that wanted to compete with her was
She
just getting
even
banned.
dated a
That's where
mod.
Block comes in. Because he
So
wanted
she
to
could
make
have
the
more
DMing clan,
power.
knowing that he's the biggest streamer on the platform and they wouldn't be able to ban him for absolutely no reason. So he made DM Watch. Now, the first day of DM Watch, instantly there was way more people in there than there was in Stella, and Stella was losing people. So what did Stella do? She probably cried to Mod Trident and said, "Oh, find something on Autoblock. We need to get him out of here." Now, this might be speculation, but here's a clip.
Dude, Mod Trident did put wax in his ears when he sailed past the sirens. Stella lured him.
Right when DM Watch came out, where she said, "Oh, just give it a week."
But they're not immune. What's gonna happen is Jagex is gonna go through the list, start banning everybody, and then people are gonna start realizing, like, holy shit, rule breakers cannot actually run a CC. Do you think those people that are ranked right now in their CC, not rule breaking, do you think they're not RWT? They haven't just been brought to attention. So if they start DCing, do you think they're gonna still wanna like run the CC? No, no one's gonna wanna be affiliated with it.
Now, ironically enough, a week later after this happened, Autoblock did in fact get
Oh,
banned
this
on
when
both of his
Oda got
accounts, Gold
banned.
and Omar. And the reason that was stated was that the anti-cheat team has discovered that he had paid for account services 2 years ago during their routine checks. Now, I don't know what the hell kind of routine checks they're doing over at Jagex, but you're digging back 2 years to find something, and you're saying that it's paid account services, but there's no documented anything that there was ever gold given or any money sent to this
Damn.
person to do account services.
She
which
actually got
I'm
Autoblock
very
banned.
confused about, because you guys clearly stated that account sharing is perfectly normal, but account services, paying for them, is against the game rules. So if there was no payment made for anything that was done, how was that account services? That just sounds like account sharing to me. Now, the other irony in this is that she states that people are soon going to realize that rule breakers are going to be dealt with and that you can't RWT. But Stella, you are an RWTer. That's what you do. That's the only reason you play this game. You sell all the gold that you get. Nobody has ever been paid back any debt. And on the screen right now, I have a proof that you've RWT'd and received money for gold that you sold. Now, luckily for you, I blocked out your number because I'm not here to share out your real information or give out your real name, which isn't even Stella, by the way. But I'm not going to get into that because I'm only here to expose the scamming that you do. Some of you guys may be saying, "Oh, but this transaction is from 4 months ago, so how do we know that she still RWTs now?" Well, on screen right now, you guys can see someone who sent her $1,435 to her Coinbase account. Now, he kindly included the address that he's used to send the money to. So all we had to do is just go ahead and look up that address. When we looked up that address, we see who it went to. So what comes up when you look up the address that it went to? Now on the screen right now, we're looking at Stella's crypto address, which sends and receives money almost every single day. In fact, there was a transaction yesterday on April 16, 2023 for $299. Now, oddly enough, that's the equivalent of 1 bill today on RuneScape. And there's transactions here almost every single day, like I said. Now, I don't know what Stella's selling here, but it obviously ain't her pencil-ass looking nudes, so I don't know how Jagex has not taken a look into this. Now, with all these routine checks going on, maybe Mod Trident could do a routine check on Stella
Is
now.
that Mod
and see all the
Trident?
RWT and account buying that she does every single day.
Kind of looks like a young
But I
Ompy.
guess when it comes to Stella, he's got one hand on his cock and one hand on his phone looking at the news that she sends him, so I guess we won't get a routine check there. But don't worry, buddy. I supplied you all the evidence you need. Maybe you'll go ahead and ban her now and get her out of the game. Now, there's a lot more I could say about this whole situation, but I plan on saving that for another video to see if Jagex actually does anything about this. Now, if they are investigating Mod Trident, we wouldn't know because during the whole Mod Jet situation, they didn't say anything
Shit.
until after the fact, so maybe they are investigating, maybe they aren't. I don't know. I don't think they are personally, but we'll see. And If nothing is done about this, then I will be making another video on this with a lot more evidence, because I have plenty of evidence to show you guys. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like, share it with your friends, and
Damn, boys. I didn't know this Stella. I didn't know Stella was like an S tier manipulator, scammer like that. I didn't know she was on that level. She's actually a straight up. She's actually a straight up Jezebel, dude. Damn. All right, well, dude. Now, when I see Stella, dude, Stella bots are still in the game. By the way, have you guys seen any Stella bots lately? I've actually still seen a couple. Here and there, mostly at the GE. Like, how are they still in the game? That's what I don't understand. It's like, how have we not? How, like, if somebody messages the word Stella a couple times, they should just get flagged or something. At Wintertime, you've been seeing them too. Tempera, I don't know what to do about that, bro. She is still making money off RuneScape. That is crazy. I have never, there is nobody in World of Warcraft that has ever put a scamming imprint that deep into the game to the point where she has thousands of bots everywhere spamming her name.